I was driving to Mercadona and I was remembering or living again the conversations that I had today with a stranger. And through these conversations, I learned to put some words into other experiences that I had in my life. And I was telling her about the first time I was aware of awareness. And it was when I felt that it was good to be a foreigner, stranger, an alien. That's how I felt. And I felt good. And I made already a video about this situation. What I mean is that this is just like the first level. When you are 5, 6, and then you don't lose it, you keep growing. But that doesn't mean much. Because if you lose that power of that way of living your life in a mindful way combined with awareness, then you're not learning much. So the higher you go, the higher you get, the higher you feel, the easier is to look at these smaller things that they are part of similar perspectives, even though for some people it is nothing to do like that. So it's like God, for some religions, from some perspective, they always try to push God to the highest level. But once we are running out of mental structure, God is much more than that. And before that, when you break that, then you meet God, which is your higher consciousness. And that's what Jesus Christ was talking about, his Father, this higher consciousness. And it doesn't mean that you're enlightened at that level. It means that you know, you transcend just the religions. The enlightenment, it will come by stop being a human mind. I'm not saying that I am enlightened. I don't know what enlightenment means for human knowledge. And for me, enlightenment will be the day I die. When I stop using the smallest molecule or neuron in a rational way, then in that moment you are enlightened. You don't have to die to do that, but you have to be very aware. And I don't think drugs or religion or ideology or training or blah 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 blah, because you have to break all the concepts again and again and again and again to go just simple to a little bit higher level. And that's what people are not ready for. They don't want to. And so don't ask them to change. Don't ask them to wake up. Because many people awaken, they are dreaming, but they think they are awake. But they are not aware of anything. So once you connect all your life, in real life, imaginary life, quantum life, whatever you want to, but connecting them all, and you are aware of all these things, then you are being genuine with yourself. Because most of the people are taking the shortest and easiest way, which is cheating to yourself. You just read some books and then you just mimetize, and you are becoming one of an aware person that is aware of the awareness, and it's just words. But you can feel so easily when somebody is pretending. So easily. And I know that there are many people that they are not pretending. And we are in different worlds, different aspects, different fields, different languages. But now with internet, we can see many more connections and disconnections. But 99.9% of population are living the rational, material world, and they are part of that. I am living in that world, of course, but I don't feel I am part of that. But that doesn't mean that the world is against me and I need help. And that's what people are doing with some sensitive people, that the world is too much for them. Okay, so be aware of your victimism, and you'll see how easy it is to come out from that. There is always a mindful way of seeing things, any kind of problem. But we need daddy state to put the rules to protect some people that they don't need protection, because they can be the worst assholes in the world once they have this protection. We have a Spanish saying, si quieres saber cómo es fulanito, dale un carguito. And I've met this experience so many times in my life. And I've been always the stupid guy, not confronting anything. If you ask me not to be high profile, I'm low profile. If you want me to do this, I'm doing it for the good of the whole group. And then the whole group, once they find a way of taking advantage, they do it. It's not my problem. And I'm still happy. And they don't realize. So how are they going to be aware of anything? Because you are so focused on your goal that you don't see what you are doing. You think you are doing the right thing because you managed to get to that goal. But maybe it was breaking the trust of someone who did something in favor of everyone else, right? And I'm infinite % sure there are many people that know what I'm talking about, that they are feeling the same way because they did something for others that the others just destroyed and took for themselves. And that's the religion. If Jesus Christ existed, the rest of the people have been destroying that idea. But this idea comes from Buddhism, from many of the places. So all the religions are good, but once they are put into people's mind, religion is gone, and then the ego rules.